In the last year, X has paid out more than $50 million to creators. And you can get in on the action by following my 6-step process that I've used to monetize 3 separate X accounts. The first step is to just start posting. Even if you don't know what the focus of your account will be, just start posting and don't worry about the results. It's a lot easier to find your niche along the way than to try and plan everything out in advance. Then, after you start posting, you should subscribe to X Premium. A premium subscription is the first requirement for monetization, and you start accumulating revenue from the moment that you subscribe, so you're going to want to do this as soon as possible. I recommend choosing the second tier of premium because you get pretty much the same benefits as Premium Plus, but at a lower price. And having a blue check is going to make it easier to achieve the second requirement for monetization, which is to get 5 million impressions in 3 months. The easiest way to achieve the second requirement is the reply guy strategy, where you reply to big accounts and get impressions on your comments. I recommend creating an X list with accounts that you are interested in, accounts you like, and some big accounts. Then go through and reply to these accounts every day. Big accounts are really good for getting impressions, but don't forget about small accounts too, because they are more likely to reciprocate your engagement. At this point, it's time to establish a system. Create a routine for yourself that allows you to post at least once per day and spend about 15 to 30 minutes replying to other accounts. Creating a system is essential for getting monetized and will help you succeed long term. Without a system, it's really easy to get burned out, so focus on creating those good habits each day. As you continue to follow your system, posting every day, and replying to other accounts, you will begin to grow a following. As you grow your following, pay attention to what works and double down on that to increase your growth. Focus on maintaining the routine rather than trying to gain followers, and you will get to the 500 mark before you know it. 500 followers is the third requirement for monetization. If you are struggling to gain followers, then change up who you're replying to, improve your content, and don't give up. The algorithm is always changing, so there's going to be good weeks and bad weeks, but as long as you stick to your system and remain consistent, you will get there. The final step is to get 5 million impressions. Now, I know I mentioned that this is the second requirement for monetization, but I'm intentionally covering it last because it's important for you to set up a system along the way that will allow you to succeed long term and avoid burnout. Getting impressions is super easy by replying to big accounts. Pick a handful of accounts that share your interests and reply each time they post. In your replies, focus on being early and relevant. Turn on notifications and reply as soon as they post with a relevant comment. For example, I got most of my impressions by replying to sports accounts. So I found a handful of big sports accounts and I turned on notifications for them. Then as soon as they posted, I replied with a relevant comment, and I was able to get thousands of impressions per day, even when I had less than 500 followers. 5 million can seem like a lot, so I recommend setting a daily goal to prevent yourself from getting overwhelmed. If you want to get there in 3 months, then you need 60,000 impressions per day. If you want to get there sooner, just take 5 million and divide it by the number of days you want to take to get there. Sometimes there's a glitch where your analytics say you have 5 million impressions, but the monetization screen doesn't say you're eligible yet. If this happens to you, just keep getting impressions until it says you're eligible. Revenue is generated when verified accounts see ads underneath your posts. So by following the process to get monetized, 99% of creators generate enough engagement to receive their first payout. However, there is a $10 threshold before you receive a payout. So if you do not receive a payout on your first payout day, keep following the process until you receive a payout. And when you do get that first payout, make sure to let me know on X so I can celebrate with you for completing an awesome achievement that requires a lot of daily consistent effort to achieve. However, payouts are just one of the ways to get paid on X. If you're interested in learning about additional ways to monetize your X account, watch this video here.